Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Robert and Sonia on Robert and Sonia Live, coming to you on Monday afternoon, Monday evening, depending on where you're at. Could be Monday morning. We're going to be playing early today again. Steelers are going to be playing in 30 minutes as kickoff time. So, Robert and Sonia Live is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience at your favorite sports venue. Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order express.
Pre-order express. So when you're sitting down at a events like basketball, football, and you are hungry and you don't feel like getting up out of your chair, you can order on the app and they will bring it right to you. So, as Robert said, we are having a game in 30 minutes. Steelers fans and Steelers should be used to playing these games on a whim since we have been able to adjust accordingly. So far, so good. The interesting things until Robert comes back. Last night's game. The Chiefs and the anyway, the Chiefs were supposed to hound them, and the Broncos. So the Chiefs were supposed to, have one of these big blowout games with the Broncos today or last night, and that kind of didn't happen. Steelers played the Broncos, and we won by 5, and they won by 6, or we won by 6 and they won by 5. And that was like an odd thing because, after our game with Dallas, and then after our game with the Ravens last week with their backup team, we were supposed to come out flying and play like we've been on a bye week and hammer them on offense. And that didn't happen. So if you listen to the commentators after the game, they were like, oh, this is the worst 11-0 team. Steelers are just dreaming if they think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. They should just hang it up now and be happy that they're 11-0 and are going to the playoffs, because they're never going to be able to beat Kansas City. Well, then Kansas City plays Broncos last night and only wins or loses, I can't remember which way it was, by 1 point. So then they had to sit there and eat their words of they had to sit there and eat their words on. It's not only Steelers that are struggling on offense. They were struggling just as well. So are we going to be able, the whole question is are we going to be able to beat the Kansas City if we are chosen? So the whole thing is we should be able, are the Steelers allowed, will the Steelers be able to match up against Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs? Well, after their performance last night, I think we have a pretty good chance of being able to go up against them in Kansas City, or it might be in Pittsburgh, because if we don't lose, they have to come through Pittsburgh. We don't have to go to Kansas City. So that's going to be so much fun to watch how this all plays out. Now, back to the game of tonight. This is one of those games that we would come out and say this is a trap game. Steeler fans in previous years would say, "Oh no, can this be a trap game? We're going to lose this game." Well, in previous years, that might be the case, because if they're under 500, then we had a good chance of, we're supposed to win, but there's always that one or two games in the year that we lose to a subpar team. And I'm supposing that the subpar team is under the 500. So with that being said, hey, Kathy, we are waiting for 5:00. If you haven't heard already, Chris Boswell is going to not make the game. He has a hip injury. And so Matthew Bright is going to be able to, they activated Matthew Bright from the practice squad. Wright is no stranger to the Steelers. He signed with the team as an undrafted free agent following the 2019 NFL draft. He spent the whole entire year in the training camp with the team. He comes out of University of Central Florida, where he holds school records for career points of 375 and field goals made 55. Nelson is out with a knee injury, and I'm not quite sure who's going to replace him. So we are anxiously awaiting 5:00, and let's see if I can find out who is not on their team. And I'm usually here with Robert. I don't know where he went. So he's usually talking while I'm looking things up. Well, I don't know where Robert went to. So other than that, we are anxiously awaiting for 5:00. It's a huge deal to be playing at the first Monday night at 5:00. So I had to go to work early and rush home. You see, no makeup on. To get ready for the game. Oh, we did play a game with Tammy M's. She made a Steelers mask for the game tonight. So it is combined total points, and I'm sure that Robert has already closed that off. So we are going to be giving away a Steelers mask tonight. If you got your points in for the game. Well, this is Robert and Sonia, and I'm the only one left. So enjoy the game, guys.